Hey guys, good afternoon. How's it going? How was your weekend? Welcome to Monday. We do mix what we call Mix It Up Mondays here on the channel. For those of you that are not familiar with what that means, is I typically stream story-based stuff, typically start to finish, before we move on to the next game. And I recently, I say recently, but it's been a couple of months now, I guess, since we did it, but we added Mondays back to the schedule, and I decided when I did that I was going to do something a little different. So that's what we decided to do. And as you can see in front of you, I'm going to be starting a new game plus on Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I have played this through. I got the platinum back when it came out, 2017, I think, early 2017, and I did not stream it. The reason I didn't stream it is because that was in the in-between time. When I originally started streaming, I bit off a little bit more than I could chew, and I was streaming more than I probably should have, and I got burned out pretty bad. So because of that, I just stopped. At the time, I had decided that I wasn't going to be streaming anymore. So I concentrated on just doing everything offline, and this was one of the games that I did during that. Yes, it does, spare time. It's a fantastic story, and I was going to get to that in a second. But we did, when the Frozen Wilds DLC came out, we did stream that. But the main story of this game, I have not streamed. And because it's a Mix It Up Monday, and because we're in the middle of playing Borderlands, and because Ghost Recon Breakpoint is next, it's going to be a while, I think, before we're able to concentrate on just this game. We might do, depending on how much time. Hey, what's up? So it might be some time before, if we have some time, I was going to say, if we have some time after Borderlands in between Breakpoint, we may stream it for a few days. But we could still throw it in for a Mix It Up Monday on occasion until we're able to concentrate on it. But yes, it is a fantastic game. It has a fantastic story. For those who have not played it, I'm not going to give away any of the story. Frankly, I don't remember all of it because there's a lot to know. If you're going to play this, like for example, Misbehave, I'm sure she's probably seen some of it streamed. I'm not sure if she's here yet, but this is one of those games, because a lot of games, they'll have a lot of lore, a lot of recordings, a lot of text logs, a lot of messages and stuff scattered throughout the world. A lot of it is superfluous to the main story. To me, to get the most out of this story and to understand exactly what happened in the story, you got to do that stuff. You got to look for all of that stuff because it fills in so many blanks in the story. Hey, S7, what's going on? Welcome, sir. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that as well. And there's one other thing that I wanted to mention. It's not something that you guys will notice. It's not a visual thing. Hopefully it's not an audio thing either, but all the time that I've been streaming, I have not been able to hear my own voice in my microphone or in my headset. I use a Blue Yeti, which you can see right here, which is a USB mic. So I don't have a hardware mixer like those people that use an XLR does. And I never could find a setting in Windows so that I could hear my own voice. So to me, it always put a little bit more strain on my voice, because what's the natural reaction that somebody has when they're speaking on a cell phone or in a headset when they can't hear their own voice? They subconsciously feel like they need to speak louder than they need to in order to hear themselves. So, and subconsciously trying to not speak too loud put a little bit more strain on my voice than I had intended. So after every stream, my voice was a little ragged. So I can hear myself now. So hopefully it will be better. That is the hope. So anyway, enough of me rambling. We're going to get started. I think I've got this at the correct place to be able to do this. So like I said, we're going to do hard. We're going to try it. See what happens. And so, yes, please, also as far as the audio goes, let me know if there are any issues with something being too loud or too low. So, how's everything going, guys? How was your Monday? I did not work today. I had the day off. I played a lot of Borderlands 3 today, plus some other stuff. Oh, damn it, I better switch. Sorry about that.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Get used to the combat again in these DualShock controllers. Those of you that spend any time on my channel know that I'm not a fan of the DualShocks. And also, I do have the platinum in this. I mentioned this at the very beginning of the stream in case it just came in, missed that, so won't necessarily be looking to do everything that you would normally do for that, so a little bit more concentration on story. Oh, nice.
Make this quick.
Yeah, and as part of the platinums, those practicing dummies there scattered throughout the world. If you go and bust them all up, there's a trophy for that.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to? What's he doing up there?
Uh-oh.
He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
It's a zombie. But yeah, it's gonna get a little bit of getting used to, because cutscene, I guess.
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right, see you at the North Gate. I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Yeah, there's a whole opening sequence that you don't get. Oh shit!
Something's really...
face plant, literally. I didn't remember what the button press was to get on the zip line. I thought it was triangle, but maybe not. Okay, let's try this again. Can I not take it? Oh, okay, just jump up. Yes, yep, gravity works. Gravity works very well. Gravity is kind of like Mother Nature. Wins just about every time. But what I was going to say is the opening sequence when she's younger. Much younger, what, maybe 5 or 6.
The embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Damn it. It's backwards.
Easy, easy.
Bit of hunting practice in on the way if we can. Probably got so much stuff left over from that first playthrough, I won't need much. Seeing all the campfires have all been discovered. See what the map looks like, actually. Oh, nice. Okay, so, no, cool. Alright. Well, it is all fogged in. Good, 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 good. It's half the fun for me. Open world games like this is unfogging everything.
Save this for later.
Would you not help me? I need to speak to you.
Fuck.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help, whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Well, for one thing, I mean, typically the way they work is you get to start the new game with all of the gear and everything that you had at the end of the previous playthrough. And at that point, you can either keep it the same difficulty, drop it, or make it harder because you have, you know, all of that gear. I don't remember. I know that the higher difficulties restrict some things, but I don't know that that's necessarily tied to the new game plus. That's just the difficulty, like ultra hard, for example. You know, the prices at the merchants in ultra hard are supposed to be significantly higher than they are normally.
Good. I can use this.
Good. No, it's typically just that. Okay, so let's see. There's Ross there. Gate there. I don't think she has to go through the proving again, because I thought, if I remember right, the Northern Embrace gate, as you can see, it's like right there, the edge of the starting area. This whole area here is the starting area. And this is when everything opens up. At that point, you can go anywhere you want. Obviously, everything, you know, gets more difficult the farther north you go. Alright, so let's see. What are we looking for here? Side quest. Yeah, wounded hunter asks Alo to find his daughter. Alright, so let's activate that. I mean, a lot of this stuff tonight's just going to be getting used to the game again. And we probably... I mean, obviously, this is a long game. I don't remember how many hours I put into it. Of course, a lot of those hours were put into making sure that, you know, I was doing everything that I needed to do to get the platinum. Finding all of the lore, all of the recordings, you know, all of that type of stuff.
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
I can't get down. Help! Somebody, please! Help!
I'll just chill out, please.
Somebody, please! I'm stuck up here. I need help. I can't get down. I'm stuck up here. Somebody, please! I'm surrounded. Yes! Take them down!
That's what I'm working on, dearie. Chill.
What happened
There's
to
a way
that
you could
watcher?
mark them. I don't remember what that is.
Are the watchers leaving?
If they knew who was out here hunting them, they probably
someone
should
there?
leave.
Are the watchers leaving? Is someone there?
One twist. There.
What happened to that watcher? Yes! Take them down! Is someone there?
Oh, Fred. Dude. We were supposed to go out for a beer later. Now what am I supposed to do?
What happened to that watcher?
Killed it.
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
Where's she? Yep, okay. Buzz.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Hi,
Thank
how are
you.
you?
I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Arana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's
One of the
hut.
things that I
Oh,
loved.
no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Or love, I guess, still true, is the outfits, how they meld stuff from the new world, or the current world, I guess, in the old world, is that, I think that's what they called it. And I'm not talking about the shimmering stuff on her armor. That's a very special set of armor. Can't even get that, if I remember correctly, until you get to like level 25.
We got a host.
We got a
Welcome,
host!
everyone.
Welcome everyone, welcome Misbehave. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone from the Hive. How's it going? Oh, I can hear so much better now all of a sudden. The ruins, are these the ruins that I think they are? I think they are, actually. We may head over there.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
Oh, that's right. You're gonna be on vacation, aren't you? Forgot about that. All right, so it's behind me. And there was a voice. Oh, that's not the right arrow. That's a little bit overkill.
Nutritious.
Yeah, as I was mentioning earlier at the start of the stream, I really want to play this game again pretty bad.
Are you out there?
Problem is, the other stuff I had already planned to play, it's going to be a while before we get to it again. At least in full.
Brom, can you
Fresh
hear
as it comes.
me?
She was up there, isn't she? Yeah. And yeah, this
Brom, please. It's Alara.
game is so worth selling. It is absolutely a system seller. just like any of the Uncharted games, just like The Last of Us.
I'm here!
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Oh?
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brahm's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
All right, thanks for coming out. Spare time, appreciate it. Good to see you.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was
Enjoy the
always
rest
a
of
little
your night.
different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brahm struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brahm used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
Because we can't say no
Well-
to anybody.
Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
Well, I won't do that yet. We still have to find... We still have to get the spear. The other quest. Oh! That was going to be very bad. I do want to go back through the old ruins. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Click down on the right stick. And you know, this is the roadside signs are pretty cool too, right? It's just rocks, and you've got this obviously high-tech display on the front of them.
Piranha's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear. Mother's cradle.
Get him from that far away.
This'll last.
This was the first platinum I ever got. Speaking of platinums, in that earlier that I did platinum it, it was actually the first one.
The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side.
Good. Right. A long way to go for a here.
There. Time to get that spear.
The first open combat that we do might might be a little painful.
Stay down!
Hey, how's it going, Pace? It is indeed. I hope that's an appropriate thing to call you. Welcome to the channel. How you doing today?
A well-made weapon. Arana will be happy to have it back.
Oh, cool. Anything else in here? Since this is a new game plus, we don't have to go over every inch of everything again. Certainly the exploration stuff and unfogging the entire map and all of that stuff. Chances are probably pretty slim that that won't happen this time. Something that I normally do. But we'll have to see. Let's see how things go. Go ahead and grab another save real quick and we'll head back. Turn that one in and then go look for the brother. Hey, what's going on? Driving home. I had no commute today. That's probably the wrong arrows for that.
mother be praised. Aloy's back with the spear.
Yes, but my spear is much better than the one you had me get.
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Okay, now, oh, we're going to do that one with Rost. What level are we? Oh. Skills we don't have. Interesting, because I thought that the New Game Plus was supposed to give you all of the skills that you had. At the end of the previous playthrough. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that one's done. Pick that one up. Shit. Some of the distance off. Fast traveling to any of the campsites that you go to, the green ones. I think they have to be the green ones, which means you've actually used it. You have to use it first before you can fast travel to it.
Brew that up later.
Oh, I remember this one. Or at least this area. Side. One of the best things that they did in this game was what I did right there. Literally crafting on the fly. She doesn't stop. The game doesn't stop. She still moves slowly. Works wonderfully well in the middle of combat.
This must be Brom's camp. Better clear out those watchers. Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this.
Hey, what's going on, Mozart? I like the way you think, sir. Let's do a boss fight. Supposed to be on there something like a knife or something, if I'm thinking of the correct quest. Yes, it is indeed. Is indeed.
Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp. Whose knife is this?
My memory hasn't totally failed me.
Did someone attack Brom with it? Looks like more blood leading away from here.
I think after this, we'll probably go back to the
We got a host.
ancient
Welcome,
ruins or whatever it
everyone.
was. Savage!
There.
Or Blaze! How you doing? Thank you for the host. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. How is or
Did
was your
someone bring the
Monday?
blood to the camp?
Or
The
the
trail
start
of
of your
blood ends
Tuesday?
here. But whoever left it must have also left tracks.
And you probably told me, which do you prefer to be called? Do you prefer to be called Savage or Blaze? Howdy, howdy. I've only been playing this for an hour and I already want to play it till I'm done with it. Still trying to finish Sunday. No way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It shouldn't still be Sunday anywhere on the planet. Yeah, apparently. Apparently, if he still thinks you're on Sunday. LV426, it's still Sunday, by God. I think we've already discovered it, so we actually need a save. Have to stop. But y'all know me, never pass up an opportunity to get a save.
That's twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this war. If Brahm did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine? What are those scrappers picking at?
Kill the scrappers. Fiery little teenage redhead. Haven't needed them yet, that's why I haven't done any of that. Thank you, game, for holding my hand for me.
Looks like there's a watcher. Whoever I'm following made short work of it. If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
Okay, where are the tracks? Oh, there they are. Right there. Oh, this will be good, actually. Maybe we'll wind up fairly close to the ancient ruins. Yeah, they do seem to notice me a little quicker than I remember. Or at least get alerted.
The branches can cut like claws. Someone loaded these supplies.
Okay, don't get picky on me now.
Brahm was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now? The supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
Let's travel back. I need those at the beginning. At the beginning of the game, you have to purchase your fast travels. Once you reach a certain point, you purchase. I think it's called a golden fast travel pack or something like that, where it costs nothing.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. I won't listen. Not until you promise. I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brahm.
No. Leave me alone.
Voices
Can't you
seem a
see
little
I
bit
need
loud.
time to think?
Okay.
How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
So many voices to listen to. It must make your head hurt. I promise my voice will be soft and soothing.
A soft voice, like Alara's. It's been so long. Years. Yes. Yes, I will listen.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
So she starts yelling
Spirits
at
of
him.
the forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things. Hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brahm?
They're speaking to me right now. Oh is with me. They take care of me. Keep me company.
Cubes.
Help me. Except
It's
when
called
they scream.
cubes.
Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brahm, you're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
No. No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Brahm.
How can you be certain? The voices he hears call for blood, even yours.
But surely he wouldn't hurt his own sister. I've taken care of him since I was 6.
I don't want to hurt you. But the Forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
Brahm isn't ready to return to the Nora, but I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will be, Brahm. I'll help you. Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now. May you walk in All Mother's eternal memory, and may the Forgotten leave you be.
May the Force be with you. Always. All right. Let's see. A remarkable reward box. Ooh. All right, so we're going to go here. That way. Be that far away. 177. Where did they go? Boom. Rip. Oh man, did everybody get wiped out? Oh wow. Guess our bicycles blew their tires. Couldn't get away. This is where you can start getting some of the lore.
This old place. I haven't been here in years.
Because she's...
Wonder what I can find.
For those of you that are not familiar with the game, even though I guess a few months is going to be 3 years old, when she's younger, she accidentally falls down into this place. And this is, you know, when the story continues and she's at her age now. I think she's 19, like I mentioned earlier. You can start looking around and start getting some of that background lore. I don't remember how much is in here, but there should be some. Yeah, he probably ratted us out, right?
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And well, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
You notice she's got what he has on his ear, or his body has on its ear. Blame alien. It's called a focus. It's a piece of old world technology that allows her to do things like the tracking that we were seeing earlier. And that came from those people. And she found that, the one that she's wearing, when he was down here as a younger child.
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should've gone. Well.
person, right? Yeah, Scarla Rivera.
Machu Picchu.
Thank you for the biddies,
Wanted to
Mozart.
see that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen
You go
when he
porn
asked?
star name.
Stupid.
Stormy Daniels.
Should've gone. Well,
Yeah, you notice also, you see the flower there.
I mean,
Horizon.
seriously, record our thoughts for
Cheer it on.
posterity. Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Make sure we don't have anything else up here. And the
maybe
Pontiffs.
that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro weave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew. I knew we'd be forever. The shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine.
As I mentioned earlier in the stream, a lot of you weren't in here yet, but a lot of open world games have lore scattered throughout the world that really don't necessarily contribute a whole lot to the main story. If you do decide to play this, and I'm sure Misbehave probably already knows this, this is one of those games where in order to get the most out of the story and what happened in this world, and this game takes place in essentially the Colorado area, it behooves you to try and find as many logs, things like that, as you can. Thank you for the cubes. Let's go again.
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Thought there was more down here. Come on. Remember there being a room young Aloy could not get into. There was something in it. It was like in a... It's kind of like a small round cave with a bunch of very colorful flowers in it. Unless it was upstairs. Oh, right. She doesn't have magic staff of kick-ass game, so she couldn't open it. Not that she would have been strong. Door. Blast door. Heavily shielded. Seal integrity maintained.
Director Evans. Flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older. Down a rabbit hole. Let's see if it's here. No new infos. Can she get up there? Well, did you even get in, though, Misbehave? You got in, like, right at the end, right? Or tried to?
wonder if you were actually in there. Did you get the response that said you joined? Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Oh, that's right, you are. Yeah. That's right. Electromagnetic security mechanism with standard holographic UI interface available. Wait a minute, the door's open. Need to worry about hacking it. Yeah, there's no... That get anybody? There it is. This is the room I was talking about before. In it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Is this the way that I just went? It's dark outside. I want to get in there, damn it. Like it's over there. somewhere. I have to drop down to it from below or above. No! Going out in circles. I'll spend a couple more minutes on it. I don't want to spend. I mean, we can come back. We can come back here anytime. Since we were already here, maybe it's just another. It's probably the one where I could see it. I'll just smash it. Again. Flower.
You're a question waiting for an answer.
There are, 30 of those scattered across the map. Yeah, metal flowers. Yeah. Banuk figures. Vessels. Vintage. I think the ancient vessels are just coffee cups. Literally, they're coffee cups. From back in the time when Zero Dawn place. Get out of here. We'll go talk to Rost. If I remember right, you actually get XP in the game for doing the tutorials on how to do things, use the weapons and stuff. That's not what I wanted to do. Sounds do. Let's see.
What was this?
Too far away, we might fast travel to the campsite if it were green.
What are they hunting out there? Beyond the embrace. Can't be just one machine. There he is.
Aloy, you're here.
Safe.
Come. You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
We made a little
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
I saw Karst got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Open the gate.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
Oh yeah.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh.
Oh.
I see.
The light bulb comes on. Yeah.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Midnight. Yeah, that blaze is critical, as you might think, for fire-based stuff. Arrows. Oh, hello. Once you reach a certain point, You can essentially control them and ride them. Only certain ones, though. Strider would be one. Don't remember the full list. Long way.
Won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. And tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
You have a great variety of weapons and tools available to you.
Lodge wrecked by Sawtooths?
Taking on the
How many
machines.
were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
It's huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide.
And he
This
walks
hunt is
away.
yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Go. Side of the building, I guess. Red bushes over there, so nowhere to hide.
Scan it. See what that reveals.
A lot harder earlier in the game when you make your first pass through the game, because you don't have much.
Good.
Oh, cutscene.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it, after the Proving, and after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
Sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Okay. Far away. Yeah. Quite a ways away. Let's see. Guess we'll go ahead and head up that way. Yeah, you notice just going out there for that opened up a little bit more of the map. I think it's this building right here that gives you the first clue in the game where the game takes place geographically. If whether that's it or not, you go to a building and you find out that it is those of you that are familiar with the area, it is the building where the Air Force Academy is. And that's in Colorado Springs. Let's see.
Easier when I was a kid.
Aloy, you must speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa.
Tirsa!
Any other concerns?
Tirsa's pretty awesome.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
All right, boy, let's do this!
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Not until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
A lot more emotional the first time through because you got all of this stuff when she was younger, too, that we didn't get when we did the New Game Plus. Good riddance. We're not saying that.
I see. I'm glad to have this, then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
find you. How could he do this? Today of all days. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Yes, you do.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
When she was younger, when you're going through the tutorial on how to do things, she saves a young boy that's about her age, and that's who Tirsa is talking about. There was another dummy back here. I was mentioning earlier in the stream that one of the trophies is for destroying all of those, or at least knocking off all the pieces of those throughout the game, and there's like 25 of them or something like that.
Thank all Mother. It's good to rescue ones. This heat crawls.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it?
Yep.
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago.
Enjoy the lurk mode.
Ted is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Nothing. Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue. There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing.
No.
Every outfit offers some
Not
advantage.
in the new game plus.
It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
I'm never gonna be granted a May blessing. The High Matriarchs hate me.
I don't remember if it actually swapped it out. Not. Probably didn't. Yeah, Shield Weaver. Yeah, and as he mentioned, there are plenty of outfits, each with different protections, and you can see there in the middle of the right side, you can put mods in them. You notice some of the things that I got off the bodies of the machines that I killed. That's where you put those. Yep, Fashion Zero Dawn, exactly. Exactly. Power. Oh my god, look at all these treasure boxes. Yeah, see, some of them you can't open if you don't have any room for what's in it. Well, even though you find out what's in it.
Interesting.
Who's gonna end the proving? Who cares? I just pray to All Mother no one dies this time. Does life get any better than this?
John, get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
I won't let the cult of faithless stop
not supposed
me
to go.
from enjoying the festival.
Other people's roots, huh?
Remember how much you can do here other than
Get down from there
those
now.
interactions.
Oh, that's
and talking
just
to
what
kids.
you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down.
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine. Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will. Wasn't drunk when I ran the proving. Out of one.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from All Mother.
I want to
People,
dance.
machines, and beasts, all were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins, but they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down. Forever. As you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen frozen in shame.
That's the big thing that you see on the
machines
horizon.
were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still the faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who have not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now? No, no. These old eyes are mistaken. Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning,
interesting.
All life came from All Mother.
Looks like a strong field for the proving this year. It's in All Mother's hands who wins.
All were her children.
Aloy, over here.
This is the guy that she was supposed to see earlier in the
Come
game.
on over, Aloy.
She already had everything she needed to get from him. So
Karst?
we didn't have to go
What
down
are you
there and
doing
talk to
here?
him.
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me.
All right then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King
Yeah!
of
Killers
Ard.
and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold
the-
your fruit, Nora. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. Raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Now, who killed him? The 14th.
Yeah.
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Aaron plays a big part in the story.
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King of Ard, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
I won't let some larger faithful stop me from enjoying the festival visitors. Unknown device detected.
No,
What's
the
that mean?
Karja stand with you. As the sun's light
We shouldn't let these
rains
Wearing a
the
focus,
scout
just like
rain.
mine.
As
You're
though
the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible.
Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey. You got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a Sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
Your sister was taken captive and
Have a good luck,
sacrificed.
misbehave.
That's
See you when you get back.
terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay.
except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Yeah.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Well, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and
Meridian's pretty
stones.
impressive. It's going to take you a long time to get there in the game.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah.
Corruption.
I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
Well, no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, when a hunter came, so it was, but then now, a few more, if that wasn't...
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years...
So what's
And no one knows.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Tell me about Owen again.
That. Yeah, see?
When he's not... I've known...
Didn't properly...
I should make my way to the
unhighlight it.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and... Well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
It's for the goddess to judge the Karja, not me. The past should be left in the past. Perhaps the Karja have come to make amends. I won't tell.
I love this part.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer
Ceremony's
lantern
pretty cool.
is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy.
Sisters.
Aspirants, before each of you, sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
There's a run-in with those kids. Didn't do that this time. That's why they had that look.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
I love those lanterns. Those are very cool.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Bast. What about Vala? She's strong.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Still some of the best facial animations around.
I know he'll ask for a mate blessing if he wins, but not with his girl, but her sister. Imagine.
My mother's proven it was more solid.
with that.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Sassy. Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
Another incident.
You
when
can be
she
a
was
real
young.
lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway.
Are you gonna let boss talk to you that way? I wouldn't.
We saw you talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh? It's kinda tough. Where's your bite, outcast? Or did you need my permission to speak? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds,
Yeah, he is
not
definitely
Mother's
a
heart.
peach.
And you definitely don't belong
He
in
was
the
a
proving.
jerk when he was a kid, and he's a jerk now.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
How's it going, Beldar? Welcome. Sleepy time!
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Too soft.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
Dun dun dun.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
And again. There. Faster, come on. I've got to catch up. I've got to catch up.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Strong, I thought.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish.
Not good enough.
Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself!
Oh, what happened?
It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way.
That's it.
No way but forward
Just
now.
Stop right there. Just
Who's in the lead? I can't see.
You don't want to do this, girl.
Boss, with Vala right behind us.
Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast. On the old trail? Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
Whoa. The outcast is catching up. How'd she get up there?
Oh crap. That part I didn't remember what I was supposed to do. Yeah, oops. Oops is right. Ah, here we go.
Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect. Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated! An outcast? Win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
You did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. Wow! But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among
Jump! Runamo! Uh-oh.
Keep them pinned down till the
the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Kill them!
Too many of them! We can't win! We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us!
Kill the invader!
Fear the power. Kill the defilers! They're too strong! We can't stop them! Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
No, don't do it.
Stay together! Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Pull together and fight. Finish.
Too many of them!
Watch out! There's more of them!
We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the defilers! Kill them! They're too strong! We can't stop them! Kill the invaders! Too many of them! We can't win! Now, descend while we have a chance.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, he does. Absolutely, he does.
Get back!
The red hair dies now! Everyone, forward!
nice thing about the trip wires. Pick them back up.
Should have brought a cart.
No prisoners, that's right. A little rusty, but not bad.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Rust!
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Aloy. Aloy. Survive.
There's a flashback to when she was young. She fell in.
She is dying. To take her there is blasphemy! She should be near her mother.
Aloy. I'm so sorry. Turn your face to the sun, child.
That doesn't look real comfortable, does it?
I need my focus. No.
Right on time.
They
See, how do I
found me
get a
before I
save?
bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I? I need to find my focus. My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here. Okay. Wait. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here. Or that damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
Well, we don't know. You know, we don't know how long she was there, though, right? It didn't say, you know, 3 days later or a week later or whatever it was. We don't know how long that was. All right, let's see. That's it for the night. It's perfect timing, like I said. It's normal shutdown time. Let's see. Because this was a Mix It Up Monday start to the game, I'm not sure. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. Right, exactly. I don't know when we'll be able to get back to this. Because we're doing Borderlands 3 right now, and we'll be back to that tomorrow night at 6. And then if we have some time between when we finish Borderlands 3 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint comes out, maybe we'll do a few days of this, depending on how much time we have. But certainly after Breakpoint, we will, at no later than then, we'll get back to this. And like I said earlier, even playing this for just 3 hours now makes me want to play it. This game is so damn good. So good. Okay, let's see. Before we get out of here, let's see if there's anybody on. Let's check the board and see. Oh, Alien King stream. Man, it's like 5 streams in 3 days. Let's see. Let's do. Yeah, let's host Alien King. He's playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not sure if he's doing online or solo, but let's do that. We'll do a raid. You don't have to stick around. If you got to go, that's fine. I'll hop over there in just a second and say hi. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for the night. We'll be back to Borderlands 3 tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. I will see you then. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you later. Good night.